Networking doesn't stop at making a connection. It's about nurturing the relationship across time. It's common knowledge that sales requires multiple touch points, which is why I like to think of networking through the lens of an introductory funnel. After you connect with someone and possibly even open a conversation, proceed with mastering the art of following up. Reach out to that person within 24 to 48 hours after you started a conversation to reference something specific from the initial interaction. Propose a clear next step. You see, consistency is key. Regular check-ins keep relationships alive, even when there's no immediate business at hand. You want to demonstrate that you are interested in following other people on the platform. Personalization shows that you care, and it demonstrates that you are actively listening and makes your outreach stand out from everyone else who's just pushing out their message. A pro tip that makes this a lot easier is to try to find people who are already actively developing their own LinkedIn network. This way, it allows an easy pathway to comment on their posts, endorse them for the skill sets that they're showcasing. It allows you to stay actively connected over a period of time because you are bringing light to something that they are already trying to do. Here's what I want you to do today. Follow up with one connection, referencing your last conversation. Use your new insights that you just gathered to plan thoughtful comments or follow-up messages for you in the future. You see, networking is about building relationships over an extended period of time. So support others, plan accordingly, and make each interaction count. What makes you memorable on LinkedIn? It's not your title, your connections, or even your skills. It's your story. Sharing your story is one of the most effective ways to connect with your network on a deeper level. Stories resonate because they're human. So it's important to spend significant time crafting your own story and integrating it into your social posts and your profile. This way, it makes it easier for you to build trust with your network. You want people to know where you came from, what you are working on, and what you are hoping to achieve within your own career. This way, they can support you on your journey. Let me break this down for you. Here are 3 steps to help you craft your story. First, think of a challenge that you've overcome. Reflect on a moment in your career where you faced a significant challenge. Maybe it was a tough project you were working on, or a career pivot, or a bold risk that you had to take. Highlight your resilience in that moment. What did you do to overcome this challenge? Frame it in a way that shows your determination and problem-solving skills. Remember that you're looking for common things that other people can relate to, and also demonstrate some expertise in your field. So make it relatable. End your story by connecting it to a lesson others can learn from or a value that resonates with you. Once you've figured out your story and written it down, update your LinkedIn About section to reflect it. Then post it as an update to your network and invite others to share their stories in the comments. Remember that your story is dynamic and evolving. So the goal is to share relevant stories that resonate with your target audience. This is the big mistake I see that people make. They like to share stories that, while might be entertaining, fail to resonate with their ideal customer profiles and attract them in or give them any extra value that demonstrates some level of expertise. It's therefore really important to spend time on reflecting who your ideal customer profiles are and what stories would resonate with them. Networking is fundamentally about quality, not quantity. Today, let's shift our focus towards intentional networking, which means connecting with people who are not only aligned with your goals, but can expand your awareness. It's crucial to spend time refining your ideal customer profiles. Ask yourself, who are the A and B prospects that you really want to connect with? What types of conversations are most valuable to you? A common pitfall in LinkedIn networking is casting the net too wide, especially in the beginning. Engaging too broadly and wasting time on conversations that don't propel you forward is what we want to avoid. To avoid this, understanding market conditions is key. It helps you identify who in a company you should be speaking with, or which geographic region you want to focus on if you're offering a local versus a national service. The key thing here is knowing who the decision makers are and getting adept at spotting pain points right from the initial messages. Too often, I see people weaving intricate narratives about potential indirect connections that might need their services, leading them down unproductive paths and opening conversations with a lot of people that aren't worth it. This approach dilutes the effectiveness of networking. Instead, be intentional about who you want to connect with and understand why. I like to prioritize networking very tightly around clearly defined ideal customer profiles, because these are the individuals whom I believe I can genuinely help. So who can you provide the most value to? By strategically targeting the right A and B prospects, you can make every interaction count, making it easier to foster serious conversations. When you genuinely care about the people you're reaching out to and actually think that you can help them, it shines through. And that's what sets the stage for meaningful and productive exchanges of ideas. Here are some steps to take to propel forward your strategic networking. Join LinkedIn groups. Find 2 groups in your industry. These are spaces where professionals are already discussing trends and challenges that you might care about. Join the group and try to provide value. Follow at least 2 influencers in your space. Identify 2 leaders in your field who are already growing personal brands within your target audience. Follow them to learn from their insights and engage with their content and audience. Engage actively. Don't just lurk. Join the conversation. Start a discussion. Add thoughtful comments to an existing post or ask questions to the influencers or their audience. Send personalized connection requests to at least 3 people who are active in your chosen groups, discussions, or audience of these influencers. Mention something specific about a post, a mutual interest, or something in your request that demonstrates active listening. Remember, networking isn't about selling, it's about building relationships. Strategic connections can lead to incredible opportunities, but you have to be able to identify A/B prospects and be able to have a skill set of opening the conversation and nurturing it toward a serious conversation. If you're interested in receiving more LinkedIn help, then check out our live interactive office hours. I'll see you in the next video.